What's up, guys, and welcome back to Basement Boys Podcast. We have Zach back in the building. Let's give it up for Zach. Or don't. We're joined this week by a friend of the show, Chase Stringer, as you know. He was here episode 1 with Austin. Brayden Slack, wide receiver 1 for the Capital High.
Don't say it like that's an accomplishment, like we weren't 1-9.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Good friend of ours. So this week we got a lot on the table to talk about. We're going to follow up on the AB drama. Going to talk about some high school football. I'm going to rank some wideouts since we have a wideout present.
But first, I would like to start this with a question. Brayden, what is the phrase, "We bust ours to kick yours" mean to you?
If you all don't know,
this
is a picture.
I don't think they'd be able to see it that well.
Yeah, I'll take it up there.
I think you can kind of see it. It's Brayden from what is that, like 8 years ago?
Yeah, I'll take it up there.
Here, take it up there. Watch out for the cords. It's Brayden from about 8 years ago in a football uni.
Oh, that's solid.
I was the Patriots, and then the Falcons.
What were your stats that season, bro?
My stats that season. I will tell you guys my stats that season. Actually, believe it or not, I was not a receiver. I was a kicker.
You were a kicker?
Hey!
And my first game, I went to do an onside kick, and I got blindsided.
That's great start, Kiefer.
I'm rusty. It's been a week.
So how you guys doing?
You know, I literally just woke up. Kind of thought we were still canceled.
We had some issues, or I had some issues. My car decided to not work. It was stuck in park, so I had to get it towed. I was like, well, okay, I'm not going to get home in time. And I ended up getting a vehicle for my dad so I can get home in time. And this dude got up. I mean, it's on me, I'd say.
Well, I was been awake since about 8 a.m. yesterday.
Dude, I slept from noon to 2:30, and that's all the sleep I got.
Well, I had that thing.
That's
I'm not going to just have small talk on the podcast, but
Let's get into it.
Warm it up. All right. So we're gonna start off with some high school football.
All three of us played.
All three of us played.
D1 recruit.
Chase is
He doesn't
signed
need
to
to play.
Bama.
Chase doesn't even need to play. He has multiple D1 offers.
4.5 star.
PSU.
Yeah. 6'8", 270 tight end.
Jesus.
But all three of us on this side of the table played football. We played for Capital High, which is a high school in Charleston, West Virginia, and we weren't that good this year.
No.
But I feel like it kind of it strengthened it. It made us grow as people.
Very much did. People.
I mean,
As people,
as players and people. Like, I mean, you can't. It's hard to go 1-9 with people that you hate.
If you went 1-9, you'd think at the end of the year the locker room people would want to kill each other, but really,
We loved each other. It was
Yeah.
still a family. It was crazy.
one person I would
Fire Coach Mason.
Okay.
I actually,
The one person I
Let's not talk about that.
I like Coach Mason. I like the whole coaching staff.
I have
think they did a
no
great job this
say-so
year.
in this. I've never met any of the coaching staff except for the one person over summer that was like, hey, why aren't you playing football? And I was like, I don't want to.
But
I don't
anyways,
know who that was.
I think I agree with what you were saying. I think it's a lot harder to I think it's a lot harder to lose with people than it is to win with people.
I'd rather be 1-9 with this team than 10-0 with a team I just don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
think we had a lot of chemistry for what obviously our record shows.
Yeah, I think injuries, obviously. Injuries, grade problems with other players.
Yeah,
It's Capital High School, what do you expect?
Well, there's a...
What the hell am I saying? I dropped out today.
So, as you guys know, if you watched episode 1, Chase declared for mayor as...
I'll get into that.
Okay.
I got some stuff to say.
He has some stuff to say later, so...
That's the only reason I come here is just to promote my mayor.
My mayor.
Your mayor.
My mayor.
I broke Chase.
You broke me. How do you
finally
feel?
laughed.
So, it's... Back to football. It's, high school athletes are kind of held to a separate standard than others, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, we have a ex-principal that kind of gives us a speech once every year, and he says you are a representative of your school, and whatever you say, do, or whatever you do in public is representative of your
First
school.
thing that's put in the newspaper, Capital High School.
Yeah.
football
I
player.
think he said an ex-Capital High football player, and I think it was not even like a relevant one. No offense to the dude, but he had gotten in some
It was like
domestic
after he
was it a
graduated.
domestic
He's
altercation.
gone. He's been
Yeah,
gone
it was
from
something like
Capital
that.
too.
It was some altercation, and the first thing in the news line says ex-Capital High football players does blah 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 blah, which I think it's kind of indicative of what the standard is for
True.
high school football players.
I agree. It's difficult being in that spotlight, but then you just grow to live with it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, and you obviously, I mean, athletes get hate like it's a thing.
Yeah,
And when you're 1-9, you get a lot of it.
Oh, yeah.
And you kind of just
it's hard to deal
you
with
know
too.
who you are as a player when people tell you like you're bad.
I mean,
Right.
you
Yeah.
experienced some of that at our only win of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, they were saying some crazy stuff.
I
Like,
mean, there's been multiple games where people say crazy stuff. Corners talk they talk the most.
yeah,
That brings me to a question. Toughest corner you faced this year?
Toughest
I
corner.
faced. I mean, I don't want to sound like that guy, but
Nobody goes you.
No.
You heard it here first.
No.
Nobody can hold Brayden
No,
Slaughter.
there's not a corner that I was like, watching film, going to the week. I was like,
yeah,
but like,
You gotta have that confidence going
Yeah.
into the week.
yeah, but there's like some people like that. I was like, I'm gonna have to like really work, get over.
Yeah.
Like during Huntington, right?
Yeah.
They said they got one of the best.
I remember.
Yeah. So like they got really good corners. So like I was going in there. I was like, okay, this might be a tough one. And then I get like on the first drive, I got like 61 yards receiving. So I was like, okay, what's happening here,
yeah,
right?
They
yeah,
kept
it's
it really
actually-
close in the state championship. I'm proud of them.
yeah.
But like it's crazy because like some of the teams you wouldn't expect to have good corners, they do,
Yeah,
right? Like Hurricane had some good corners.
They did.
actually.
they did.
Okay, good
But
players.
for like the only person I can really think of it, because just like he's guarded me a lot,
Yeah.
and he like Loki has won most of the reps, would be like South Charleston, like Wayne Harris out of South Charleston.
Yeah, he's a stud.
He is good.
More.
Only a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah,
really?
only sophomore.
Yeah.
That's
What, like
impressive.
1,500 yards this year.
Something crazy.
Something like that.
20 tutties.
20.
I've been
20.
paying.
I thought he had like 15, 20.
I don't know.
I think
If he
15
if he
would
does.
I pay attention to basketball more so than
Yeah.
football. And
Yeah, he's got
he's-
basketball.
But
Yeah.
anyways, moving on. How's the recruiting process going
The
for you?
recruiting process. I mean, when you go 1-9, you have one touchdown. I mean, it's not. You're not gonna have like, oh, here's that was Sweeney. You know.
Yeah, I know, but you have the talent definitely. Like,
I mean, I think I have
no
the
doubt.
talent, so I'm gonna go walk on somewhere. Try to earn myself scholarship. But it's kind of hard to do that because I have to rely on somebody to get me that. Like,
Yeah,
the line has to be good, and my quarterback has to get me the ball in
Yeah.
order to. Like, if I don't catch the ball, how am I supposed to?
prove yourself.
Yeah. So I mean, there's been a lot of like D2, D3 that's
Yeah.
texting me.
I've
taken a couple visits.
I've heard Youngstown State is
It's
got a visit.
Yeah, they have. I mean, I'm gonna be a very, very late commitment
Yeah,
to wherever I go because I still got a couple more visits I want to go to and see if the offers start flowing in. But like some local schools have really
Yeah.
talked to me a lot, and some really weird out-of-state schools have talked to me too.
and I mean you get to start somewhere smaller and you have a great season. You're getting looks from
That's true.
way bigger schools.
You know, I was actually the complete opposite. It was like, I only had one school believe in me.
Yeah,
I took it. I ran with it. I had to.
And then you can prove yourself. You
Exactly.
can either stay there and prove yourself. I mean, there's been
Yeah.
people that.
I mean, Quinn Miners, Division III.
yeah,
Like, the school is D3, by the way, but you'll
Doesn't
see
he that
you'll
play
see on
football?
signing day. Yeah, yeah.
Because
he
that
plays
basically what I'm hearing from that is you're planning to go to the NFL and be a starting guard for the
No.
Broncos.
I'm saying he's a stud from Division
Oh
III.
yeah,
Yeah.
what we're trying to get at is that it doesn't really matter what you come from. It's how
It's how you enjoy.
it's how you enjoy it and how you can
Make
how
the
good
most
you
of
can
it.
play.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, it's just your skill.
I don't play sports, so maybe I have a different view on this, but I feel like it's way harder in West Virginia to get recruited to what, like, I saw Chance Knox play one of the greatest football seasons I've ever seen with a garbage quarterback, and then still end up at VMI.
Yeah.
Like if you put him in Florida,
But I
put
mean,
him in
he's
Alabama.
I've read like there's tons of
I don't
articles
pay that much
about him.
attention to that, so I'm not gonna.
I read an article about him. He said I think it quoted, it was like Chance Knox is turning VMI's football program around.
Still, but like, you got to think if you put him in a different state, he's not at a VMI. He's at a high level Power 5.
Yeah, I mean,
club.
And you
You
can
put
tell
him-
that as a if you guys watch the VMI games as a freshman, he was scoring on people that made it to the FCS championship.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I mean, he's one of the fastest people I've ever seen come out of high school.
Teran Rush wouldn't be at was it Eastern Michigan?
Yeah.
He'd be like
At Michigan.
Georgia,
Yeah,
Michigan.
for sure.
Dude's a stud. He might get drafted this year, honestly.
I think he will.
I think
West
it was
Virginia University specifically needs to do a better job of recruiting in state. I think they're trying to get there, but like
Yeah.
we've had too many players that have been that good that just haven't gotten the opportunity.
They need to fix the quarterback situation first.
Oh,
too.
hey, Nico's coming. It's
Yeah.
over.
What about
Well,
the Jackson Dart rumor?
We'll get
Is that
into
in
that.
there?
We'll get into that.
I'm
We'll
excited.
get into that.
I'm excited.
That's for some later
I'm
times.
excited.
So we have some film here of Brayden. We're gonna watch.
Sure. I said.
Let me pull it up
if
here.
I said Tay, can you come down here next to right there? Because like he's about to
Yeah.
have to PT.
I need to.
Am I gonna have to explain myself after every clip?
I think it's
I mean, if you,
Please,
we're gonna sort of do a breakdown sort of thing.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, but Tay just texted me he's just gonna have PT, so he's gonna like expect
Yeah.
Yeah, what? This is tough.
this jersey.
hold on a second here.
You know who that? You know who that is?
Oh yeah, I already asked him. Because I was like, what the hell is
No, I could die.
Destrium?
I could die.
Can you type your login here, Bray? For Huddle.
Well, you don't have my login. I mean, I could, but like, if you just like go to that link that I sent you.
Oh, it's on my phone.
Oh, fair.
Oh, well, then I guess you should just.
Do you know your login? I mean, it's not gonna show on the stream.
No, I don't think so. Like, I actually don't, because I use my like Face ID. And my
Great
dad-
start, guys.
Can you send me the link again?
Yeah, I got you.
We could
While
look
while we're doing that, we'll move on and come back to it.
I was gonna say we could look at my NCSA stuff from 10th grade. You wanna look at my film from 10th grade?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was a no. Was that?
Hey, that's what got me the O, bro.
No offense, but lineman highlights aren't.
No, I disagree.
Okay, to the casual viewer,
Okay,
do you
to the
think they
casual.
want to watch?
That's fair.
It'd be different if it was. I mean, I don't think. No offense, but I don't think in 10th grade you're just out here like Quentin Nelson pancaking everyone you see.
Well,
I'm not saying you're just.
You know, it was basically all JV reps, so I was.
Oh, okay.
But
So
I get that.
I'll send it to you.
all right.
But what were you about to say? He said so on.
Hold on. I was gonna move on, but since I have this,
Can we go back and talk about the Jackson Dart thing while he's doing that?
Sure.
I'm interested.
Yeah,
Who?
I've heard
USC
rumors
transfer going to West Virginia with their offensive
he's
coordinator.
coming with what?
With
Just,
Graham
like,
Harrell.
type
Graham
my
Harrell.
name on Google.
which is a
That's
great
a great
hire, by the
hire.
way.
I didn't know West Virginia still had the ability to get a coordinator like that.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. West Virginia's making moves, and it makes sense with the Big 12 weakening so much in the upcoming years that they could really put themselves in a winning position. Maybe not next year, but maybe in 4 years
Right.
they're winning Big 12s. I also hate what's the head coach's name? Neil Brown.
Why?
I just don't think he's a good coach. I don't think West Virginia's had a good coach since Rich Rod, but
I was a big Bill Stewart guy.
You didn't like,
if you're gonna ask me if I like Dana Holgerson, no, no, I did not.
I like his style of play. I don't like him.
All right. So I got it pulled up here.
That's not me.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's an ad.
You should probably pause it. Or never mind.
Hold on here. Let's pull it up here. All right. Does this have? Okay, it does. Starting off here. Senior highlights.
You're just gonna like pause after every play.
No. Top of the screen. Good comeback route.
Okay.
Do you think this was a touchdown? They didn't call this a touchdown.
They called me
It
out.
was a
They called me
touchdown.
out at the 2-yard line. I was for the win or the tie. I thought it was
This
a
was a great
touchdown.
This was as a-
Most people thought it was a touchdown.
The way you held on to that was great.
This one tried to play me outside, and I had to restack them so I went inside and went back up.
Yeah.
Great route. Just had you got beat all the way.
This is a scrimmage.
This I
So,
thought
like,
we
this
were
is the
going
right at
eight.
the beginning of the
Scrimmage
year.
was really fun.
Yeah.
It was, but this was just like a straight up burn.
Yeah. Yeah, he had no business being on the field with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Whoever that is needs to quit.
We didn't see enough of those this year.
St. Albans game.
There's just some rack right here.
Yeah. I remember this.
Good little move.
I'm on the sideline hurt. Fucking
Me
labrum.
too. Ace,
He
wait,
said me too.
MCL. Something.
MCL something.
That was a
Ooh.
great snag.
Yeah.
Hey, the ball.
High ball.
The ball was actually like that. Obviously, doesn't look like that big of a.
I think it was
catch, like,
high on purpose.
that big of a catch. It was high on purpose, but like that. The ball was. You remember Parkersburg South? We had our rain attire on. You remember?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna pour, but it didn't. But it did rain before that, and they got a grass field, so the ball was actually wet.
Yeah.
So like that actually like took like a lot out of me to catch. But like most people would see it as you ran a slant, you got the rock.
Yeah. Great catch there.
Again. Nice toe tap.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is on 4th and 3.
Ooh.
Yuck 'em up.
That's against Hunt.
Just, I mean, quick step.
Oh, this is on 4th and 10 to end the game. We have no timeouts and had to dive out for the first down. It's our first game. We were very unconditioned.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but quick first step, great route running, toe drag ability. I see Tyler Lockett.
I've actually.
thought you would.
You kind of remind me of
I've
Tyler.
compared
Lockett.
myself to Tyler Lockett a lot because Tyler Lockett's like not really the biggest,
Right, exactly.
right? But
He's shifty.
I think he's shifty too, and like he's still a deep threat, especially with Russell Wilson. So like, and I've seen him jump over some people. Like, what?
Yeah.
I haven't really got a chance to display like my jump ball.
Oh, we gotta.
You know.
Let's talk about this. This is, I think this is your best catch of the season.
It was great.
Slot.
I'm right
slot
there.
corner. I mean,
I'm right there telling the ref, hey, it's a catch. Don't ask. Just look at it.
cameraman
The
kind of does a
angle
poor
doesn't
job,
do
but-
justice.
I mean, it was
But
inches.
It was good on Sunday. It was good on Sunday. And the ref almost called it down.
What's that mean exactly?
It means you got both feet in.
Oh, okay. This is also on 4th down.
Another
We were
corner.
pushing this drive against the number 1 team. in
I think the
state.
corner's your best route.
It is. Well, that's what they ran every. That's what they
Well,
kept calling. They
yeah.
were spamming it.
You get open every time on it.
This is on 4th and 10 again for the game. If we don't get it, then they deal the ball.
That's a good placement, honestly. Put it where
Yeah.
the other team
And
can
you
get
had a
it.
nose for the chains. That's why you put it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost the
Almost almost got him.
Speaking of reaching the ball out, look, I try to get the first down here. I just don't get it. This against that's
Just
against
don't
Wayman.
get
That's
it.
against Wayman right there.
Yeah, that's very far.
Yeah.
I had to get a little physical there.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was holding me, so I decided to push off of him. But you're not gonna call that.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
This is my only like really. Look at the I want you to pause it like right here, Landon.
Okay.
Look at the.
Let me back up a bit.
I mean, no,
Just
this
a
is good.
sea of black
Let's look at the
jerseys.
heads here.
That's
Uh,
how many? That's within like 3 yards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's 10 or 11 guys.
Yeah, that's like the whole team.
Within this 10-yard like box here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You see
7,
the
8, 9,
entire
10.
Riverside
That's the
team
entire
before
team.
You see a member of
Then-
Capital High School.
Just,
Just get ankle tackled.
So another first down on 4th.
Good snag.
Mhm.
Like you're saying, it was wet too. So
I was on the field right there, by the way. I was on the field, guys.
I tried to not like spam it with like every reception because some of them were just like bad.
yeah.
But this is in crunch time. It looked like a little slow. This is our first game. We were really unconditioned. I think before that first game. So I reached to get the ball out of bounds to like
Stop the clock.
Yeah.
It's a damn good highlight tape.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one touch on there, a couple close calls. It's not really the best highlight tape, but I tried my hardest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for
I
the
tried my hardest.
for the amount of time.
What's your dream school?
I always wanted to go to West Virginia, but whatever.
Hey, WVU.
Brayden Slack,
Check my man
Charleston,
out.
West Virginia.
Hey, Alabama,
Number
you're
84.
in need of some receivers.
Yeah, but I feel like they have some. Like they can look at.
Hey, I saw Ja'Cory Brooks be garbage at the sport of football for half a game of football.
So, continuing on with wide receivers, we're gonna go with our top 15 wideouts of the. I did of the year. Did you did?
I did in the league currently.
I
No,
kind of
currently.
just did both.
He did in the league currently, but I did
Active
like
wideouts.
at the end of the season, if you like put their stats together, which receiver?
That's not what I did at all.
Yeah, that's not.
I
how
did
it.
talent wise.
That's what I can.
I mean, I got a couple like. If I did talent wise, I feel like I'd put a lot of people in there. I feel like I'd sneak Russell Gage in there.
All right.
Russell Gage is. Stop! Shut up!
Russell Gage top 10.
No.
Russell Gage is top 3, and he's not 2 or 3.
If you can't have a receiver that was in most free agencies and fantasy leagues be a top 10 receiver. If you weren't willing to pick him up in your fantasy league, he's not a top 10 receiver.
All right, so I say we go
15.
same as
one.
quarterbacks, 15-1. Left
we
to
go
right.
this way now.
No,
Switch it
I
up.
want Chase to go.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right, 15th is Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
Whoa.
What?
That's a
Whoa,
little.
whoa. What's the
That's-
deal here?
Already some controversy.
And you did talent?
Yeah, I did it based off talent. He strode struggles. He was up and down.
I mean, he does lead the league in drops. To be
Okay,
fair,
He leads the
But
league in
how do you
drops.
show-
He had multiple weeks where he just did nothing, where he was just irrelevant to the game of football.
Because his other receivers suck, don't they?
No.
No.
They don't.
But I'm not saying that.
Oh, I see what you
I'm saying it's his first year. I'm not saying that he's poop. He's 15. There's a lot of good receivers in the league.
There is a lot of good receivers.
This isn't quarterbacks where if
But
you're
there's not-
15th, you're poo.
yeah.
Okay.
Like, he's solid.
At
He's just
15,
not...
at 15, I have Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle should be there, but Tua isn't going to get him there.
I disagree.
I
I
feel
think
like-
if the
No, no.
Dolphins buy him an O-line this offseason,
It has nothing to do with the O-line. You have check down Charlie.
when you have 2.5 seconds to throw, you have
Oh,
to check down.
But like, I heard like the thing was you either get rid of the coach or get rid of Tua.
Yeah.
You
I
made
think
the
you
wrong.
guys
Oh,
made
I
the
can rant about
wrong
Brian
choice.
Flores. Y'all made the wrong. I'm an Alabama fan.
We'll get into that.
Oh, we will.
We'll get into it.
Oh, okay. Chase.
We will.
All right, number 15, Zach.
Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin.
Okay, I did this season. So are you? We're gonna
I mean, that's fair. Like, that kind of contributed to my list.
Alright.
So I just did active.
Who's your 15th?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
Okay, I don't have
That's a little
No,
low.
I have him around
I don't.
there.
Yeah, I don't see any harm in that.
No.
He's got 6 touchdowns and like not a K.
Shouldn't be a Pro Bowler.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't know about that.
Deontay
that?
Johnson. We'll get there.
Hear that?
I would put Deontay over.
What'd you say, Chase?
So Deontay Johnson has more yards than Keenan, more touchdowns than the other Pro Bowl, like more than Diggs. Like the fact that he's not a Pro Bowler is disgraceful. He has me at quarterback throwing to him.
I have a typo.
Was it?
I did not mean to put that there last night.
What? Is that your list?
Yeah. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
Okay.
You did-
14 Chase.
14th is where I have AJ Brown.
I have CeeDee Lamb at 14.
Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot he existed.
Who?
CeeDee Lamb. So he's not on my list.
14 is where I have Mike Evans.
Shut up. Shut up.
14 tutties,
That's
which
low.
is second in the league, right, for receiving?
Yeah. Because Cooper Kupp has the triple crown.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
You think there are 13 receivers right now better than Mike Evans?
Yeah.
How?
Okay, anywho, I got Tyler Lockett.
Don't look at it.
Right. Have you said you're 14?
My 14 is. Hold on here. Oh yeah, CeeDee Lamb. I said it. So 13.
13 is where I have Keenan Allen.
I have Tyler Lockett at 13.
He's not in my top 15.
He's my 14.
I have Calvin Ridley at 13.
Depresso Meso is not a top 15 receiver. All right, even before he decided that he was going to kill himself.
Yeah, no, he was.
No, he had like, what? No games as a top 10 fantasy receiver. I know that's not all that matters.
Oh, God.
But you got to bring it into place. He didn't have a game over 100 yards.
Hey, did you watch any Falcon games?
I look at stat. Who in their right mind would watch Falcons games? Who that likes their life and has goals and aspirations would watch Falcons games?
Heard it here first. Our mayor does not watch Falcons games.
It would not be
So,
televised throughout the
13,
state.
Zach? You already
13
said.
right there.
What'd you say?
I said Tyler Lockett 13.
What did you say?
Calvin Ridley.
Oh yeah,
That's how that started.
I got T Higgins.
T. Higgins.
Wait, and you were reacting like that to Jamar Chase, so you're going to have, what, 2 Bengals receivers that high up?
Bro, this season.
Oh, we did a different list, because I didn't do it
Yeah.
just based off that.
And talent-wise, I'd keep him out there.
All right, 12.
12 is where I have a Scary Terry.
Chase, you're going to hate me, but I hate the Steelers, so Deontay Johnson
Well,
is a 12. for
That's
me.
why we're in the playoffs and you're not.
Just to get blown out by 40.
Okay,
Yeah, your
we're
coach
not
is
gonna
fine.
go into this, guys.
Big
I-
Ben is old and decrepit.
Still better than Tua.
Not debatable. Tua is better. Zach,
I got
12.
Keenan Allen at 12.
Okay.
I have CeeDee Lamb at 12.
11, Chase?
11 is where I have Debo. I think as a player, he's probably ranked higher, but he's more valuable, like, as a running back, as a receiver. Just straight up as, if you put him at just receiver, didn't move around at all, he'd probably be around here.
Well, I took his running ability into consideration.
That's what I'm saying, but I just feel like he's more as a versatile weapon than a
Yeah.
receiver,
Yeah.
which is why I have him around here.
I have Mike Evans at 11.
Am I missing something here?
What is
or
wrong with you?
He didn't have earlier in the season. He wasn't doing the best.
he's
Like-
third in yards.
Yeah, I know, but
Second in touchdowns. What do you want him to do? Turn into Jesus Christ?
At 11, I have Deebo Samuel as well.
Okay. Great.
all
I
right.
have Mike Evans. No. I have Mike Williams.
Mike Williams in the top 15.
Yeah,
Like-
he's nice.
See,
And
you can
Williams-
very tell that he did it based off
This
just this
season, yeah.
season.
Well, that's what he said. And Mike Williams is nice this season.
Motherfucker got Pro Football Focus's article.
Oh,
copied and
100%.
pasted.
Yeah. All right.
Number 1 on his list is 110% Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
we're
2 is Adam
in the
Thielen.
top 10 now.
It's not Adam Thielen.
Oh, my 10's
Rob
Christmas
Pomeroy
list.
says, as a Steelers fan, we're gonna lose to the Chiefs.
Oh,
big
we'll
time."
get into that, Robbie. Schnobby Bobby. I'm going to go on me a little rant there.
Not
Alright.
be too hotty.
Top
No.
10. What's your
10 is
top
where
10?
I have Chris Godwin.
Chris go out.
He's the best number 2 receiver in the league.
He is.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
him, Robert Woods. You got a couple guys.
He
But
did
he's
great
up
last
there.
weekend and before that.
Just because you have down weeks doesn't mean you're just garbage.
Towards
in the sport of
ACL.
football. I have a receiver on here that hasn't played in like 2 years, so
All right.
They said he had a down week. He's at his house.
So Godwin at 10.
All
I
right.
have Keenan at 10.
okay. It's a bit high.
Oh, shit. I have Deontay Johnson at 10.
Deontay at 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Hunter
Hunter Renfro.
Hunter Renfro at 10.
Yeah.
I considered putting him at 15, but 10 is pretty high.
Landon, this is all your fault because you were said this season.
Well, I thought we all agreed on active. I said active players.
Not to me.
Active, yeah.
I mean, yeah, these
That
players
doesn't
are
mean-
all
that
active.
doesn't mean based on
Okay.
this season.
Yeah, I said active or this season. You said this season. If it's active, Julio's on this list because
No, Julio's
No,
not on this list in any
no.
scenario. He's a
Yeah.
bum. He had 1 touchdown this year.
And he had
You
that
know who
one
has
good
1
deflection.
touchdown this
Lane
year?
Johnson.
Random lineman.
Christian
He's active,
Wilkins,
though, but he's
Lane
active,
Johnson,
he's a good
Andrew
receiver.
Thomas.
He's not,
was.
though.
He
When
was.
your over-under on FanDuel was 30 yards,
Bro,
I saw Garrett Bradbury have a reception
Yeah,
for
he
over
did.
30
Who is
yards.
Our
the
center.
the center of the Vikings
Yeah.
had a
Yeah.
reception for over 30 yards.
Off a helmet.
Catch of the year, by the way. But
All right.
Rack of the year.
number 9.
Number 9.
That's where I have Deontay.
I have Debo at 9.
I have Jamar Chase at 9.
I suck. I have Deontay at 9.
You have 2?
Deontay
Johnson.
9.
He plays for the Steelers.
Speak up a
He
little.
does, in fact, play for the Steelers, Brayden. I'd like to congratulate you for acknowledging that.
I feel like those are all pretty benign rankings. Nothing too out of the
I feel like
blue.
you're just using big words to sound smart.
Well, okay. Got me there.
8's where I have Michael Thomas.
I have Jamar Chase at 8.
just
You
said
should probably,
that.
you should probably use some.
Did you not just say Jamar?
No,
Chase?
I said Jamar.
he
Chase.
said
Jamar Chase.
No, but Michael Thomas, you can't. He broke the record for most receptions in a year.
Yeah.
Like, people forget about it because he's been hurt and stuff, but he's still a top 10 receiver without a doubt.
He is still
Still
slant boy.
I don't care if
Oh
you're
my
slant boy.
God.
If you have that many yards, you act like if he's slant boy, why don't they just guard the slant? Why don't they just leave everything else open and just guard a slant?
Because there were other receivers on that team at the time.
Who?
Emmanuel Sanders.
Ooh!
Emmanuel Sanders is a stud.
Shut up. Shut up.
He is youth.
Alright, number 8, I got Amari Cooper.
Okay.
I have my Kevin's. Ooh, Mark Cooper's on my
Oh, we
list.
have
We have
yes. Let's welcome Tay and Tajay to the studio. Here's wait, what's your record?
Guys.
There's
Great
season-
start.
Almost broke the camera.
Hot take is
Oh,
Landon
you
Dog
can my water
fluffy.
bottle so you don't have to stand.
No,
We're at 6, right?
7.
7. I have Amari Cooper at 7.
7's where I have Mike Evans. Because for some reason all you people are just like, he's bum.
Alright. This guy.
What are you about to say that's stupid?
This guy does not face cornerback ones.
Who are you?
He
Oh
lines up
my
in the
god! Oh,
slot.
shut up.
7 is Cooper Cup.
I
He wasn't
thought you were gonna
top
say something
40.
else.
He wasn't top 40 before this season. I'm not saying he's
No,
shit.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
I have him at 6.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say completely
Alright.
someone else.
I did too.
I have Cooper Cup at 6.
I have Cooper Cup at 6 too.
This
Did you say
season,
your 7?
Yeah, he didn't
My
say
7?
7.
Yeah.
Who's your 7 and then who's your 6?
My 7 is Stephon Diggs.
Stephon.
And my 6 is Tyreek Hill. Chase, we have 2 different lists.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
My 6 is Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. That's a little low.
That's low. And
Not when you hear the guys ahead of him.
I can't think of 5 receivers better than Tyreek Hill.
Well, you're gonna
The way that
fucking hear
Tyreek
him.
Hill changes his offense.
You're about to hear him.
All
All
right.
right. 4
Top 5.
or
You
5.
just skip the 5th receiver. We don't need. 5th is Justin Jefferson.
I have Diggs at 5. Vikings fan is getting his.
All right, the 4 receivers you have above him are elite level receivers.
And-
Justin Jefferson's an elite level receiver. It's his 2nd year in the league.
He doesn't get the volume that other
That's
guys
not
get.
him. That's not my fault. I'm just ranking
But he
him.
puts up the same numbers. He puts up the same numbers without the volume. Give him
I'm
100,
not-
give him 145 receptions on the year.
No.
Tell Kirk Cousins to give him 140. That's
Well,
not my
it's
job.
not a Kirk
I'm
Cousins
not
problem.
ranking this on hypotheticals. I'm
It's
ranking
not a
this on
Kirk
how they.
Cousins problem. It's a Mike Zimmer problem. We
Well,
all
he's
know
gone.
that.
Prove it.
Exactly.
Prove it.
We're going to prove it.
All right,
All right.
Landon, who's your?
We are timestamp this here. We're gonna prove it.
We're going to prove
We're
it.
gonna see in a year if the Vikings did prove
We're gonna
it.
see in a year where
What are they
Kirk
proving
Cousins is
exactly?
benched.
Justin Jefferson leads the league in yards next year. No, I'm so.
All right, I have
All right, then draft him first round in fantasy.
I have Diggs. at
First
5.
round.
First round.
I'm not no running back at thing. All right.
I have Diggs at 5.
I have Diggs at 5.
I have Devo Samuel at 5.
Fair.
See, we have 2 different lists.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
He's done good this season. As a receiver.
all right, 4 is where I have DeAndre Hopkins.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have Tyreek at 4.
Played.
He's still a top 4 receiver.
All right. I got the record breaker himself, Michael Thomas at 4.
Okay. See, it's just hard to rank him because he hasn't played in 2 years.
But I feel like he'll come back better than ever, and that's scary.
Well,
Did you
it
say
really
that this
depends
year?
on who their quarterback is because if you have top 10 quarterback Jameis Winston throwing to him,
You know, I feel like that's going to be a good dynamic.
I don't want to predict the future. I could say that next year Percy Harvin comes out of retirement and becomes a top 5 receiver. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been too long. You know,
Yeah.
I gotta wait and see what happens. So
I feel you.
I understand your ranking, but I'm not gonna rank him that high myself.
I got you.
Wait, what are we on?
4.
Jets.
All right. Top
Just
4.
the Jets.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
We all said our 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Justin
Justin
Jefferson.
Ladies and gentlemen.
3 is where I have Stephon Diggs.
I have Jay Jettas at 3.
Still too
Could
low.
you get the gritty for us, Chase?
I will not. All right, hey,
Chase, please hit.
if
the
I
grid.
win mayor, I will walk up on stage and hit the gritty to the Russian national anthem.
Well,
All right. I got DeAndre Hopkins at 3.
Okay. Brayden, what random ass receiver you have to put at 3?
Cooper Cup probably.
Cooper Kupp has-
This is... Look,
He has
Well,
different
we
lists
know
than
we're
us.
not gonna like.
We don't judge you off of this.
Julio Jones.
What?
Who do you think it's gonna be?
I think
I
it's
think it's
Jamar
gonna be
Chase.
Cooper Kupp.
I think Cooper Kupp's is number
It's
one.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Jamar Chase.
No.
He didn't.
I mean, that's respectable. For
Jamar Chase is nasty at the game. I could have told you that when he was
If
in
you
college.
give Jalen Waddle Joe Burrow, Jalen Waddle's better than Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You changed my mind there, Brayden. You really got me. I thought one way, but then you said
I
that.
feel
Now
like this is the exact same dynamic as our first episode because me and Brayden are agreeing and you two are agreeing. It's like me and Austin.
well, see, he's a Dolphins fan and I'm an Alabama fan. So
All right, number two. Number two.
Number two is where I have Tyreek
Same
Hill.
level of play.
Basically. But yeah, Tyreek Hill's number two.
Tyreek
I think he
Hill.
could be number one. I think he just changes his offense that much.
I agree. I have D Hop at 2.
I have Che at 2.
Number 2
Oh,
on my
yeah,
list.
Not you, Devontae.
Number
Oh,
1 in my heart.
You have him?
Justin motherfucking Jefferson at 2.
He's
Oh,
not
not
two.
supposed to curse on here?
It's
Ew! I threatened the mayor last time we were here. Look,
We didn't. Let's not say threaten.
No,
I'm not trying to
no,
get
we'll say it.
blacklisted.
We'll
no,
say
no,
it.
no,
No, I'm not threatening the mayor. I promise.
no. Who would-
Three
who
bald
was your-
dudes come
you
to
two
the
was
garage.
Devontae.
They're waiting on me.
Devontae Adams at 1.
Who's your one?
Oh, Devontae Adams. It's simple.
Yeah.
Who's your one? Who's your one?
Are you gonna say Devontae Adams?
I have to.
No, because
Brayden gonna say
I want to hear yours first. I want to go last.
Okay, fine.
Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp.
If it's off this
He's got the
year,
receiver.
then yeah.
He's got the
If
receiver.
he's off this
Okay.
year.
My number 1 is Mike Gesicki. I'm kidding.
I light this shit up. Gesicki's not a top 10 tight end. Better yet, a top 15 receiver.
He's top 5.
He's not a top
He's not a top
7.
5 tight end.
No. He's not a top
Devontae
7
Adams.
billion human.
Devontae Adams at 1 for me.
He's not a top 7 billion human. That's a stretch, Brayden.
Okay, so we all had Devontae at 1. Except
Hey, next
Brayden.
time we're here,
Which
can
is
we just
number
rank the top 8 billion human beings?
human beings? Who's 1?
It's only
Kanye
7
West.
I thought there was
Kanye
only
West.
7
Kanye West.
That's unanimous.
All right, so
Yeah, unanimous.
we're gonna
People that
move
love
on.
Sugared lemon zest candles are definitely in the
I don't know what we do without him.
We're gonna move on to some another wide receiver, Antonio Brown.
What a cornball.
I'm a big AB guy, by the way. I don't think he's.
I mean,
I
we
was
talked-
until he went
me
mentally
and,
insane.
When Zach was out last week, we talked about him, and at that point, he had the day before or 2 days before, had just thrown off his shoulder pads and left the New York Jets stadium, and was MetLife Stadium, yeah, and he was he released a single.
The same day?
Shoot ass.
I think the same day. What
It
Pit
was
not
garbage.
Pit not the Palace. It was awful.
Well, now he's working with
But-
Kanye, so you know maybe I'm in the wrong.
Liam predicted this last week.
He predicted it.
He was
I
literally
watched.
like, you know who AB reminds me of?
Yeah.
Kanye West.
and now they're just
And
chilling
they're just
together.
chilling together. But more came out about AB this week. Before the game, he has an OnlyFans model come to his hotel room, which is against
Okay,
NFL
all the
policy.
rules.
Landon, can you do our audience a favor and explain what OnlyFans
I'm
is?
not gonna explain.
Landon,
what
will you do me a
OnlyFans is.
favor and make an OnlyFans?
I have an article here.
Tajay, will you do me a favor and make an OnlyFans with me? Oh God, no,
No,
hey, not, no, you.
It's a family show.
It's not. I threatened the mayor.
You didn't threaten the mayor.
It's a family show, but not for Amy Goodwin's family.
Oh my God.
Threaten the mayor and say he's going to be the mayor.
I am gonna. Oh, we'll get there.
All right.
No, I'm not actually threatening the mayor. Maybe.
You just call me baby.
I said maybe. Hey, if you want me to call you baby.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about this. Let me pull it up here. So I have this article here.
I can see it.
Got a good point there, Zach.
OnlyFans model
I forgot the shocking.
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 OnlyFans model exposes Antonio Brown for sneaking into the team hotel the night before before storming off a football field provides text.
She also then tested positive for COVID. I
Yeah.
would like to.
Which you're
did I.
not allowed to bring people into the NFL team. From what I understand, it rents out an entire floor of a hotel room of a hotel, and you're not allowed to bring anybody that's not associated with the team in there.
Yeah, because
He brings this OnlyFans model up there.
What's she look
who
like?
yeah, that's a big determining factor for this. Because if she,
I will. This is the. Do you all remember the Devin Booker OnlyFans situation?
Yeah.
This is the same OnlyFans model.
Oh, then it's not credible at all.
Yeah, but she provides text in a voice message
he hasn't
from
denied it
Antonio
yet,
Brown.
has he though? Like I haven't seen Antonio Brown be like, no, that didn't happen.
That's
I feel like we just got banned from YouTube. So
well. I mean,
thanks.
I saw it on another podcast. So, after his or the night before the Jets game,
She off the screen?
he Antonio Brown brings this model over and talks. He's texting this OnlyFans model, and she comes over. The girl posts like
Is that the hotel?
that's the hotel that they were at, and that's a picture of Antonio Brown sleeping.
Which
is
what
this
more
is just
proof
weird.
do you want?
I mean, there's timestamps. There's Jersey City, January 2nd. It's the day.
I mean, there's not more proof. They got you in 4K.
It's not really
It's
4K.
not- you get the
I mean,
point.
it's the back of a dude's
1080p.
head.
Maybe even 5K.
This is these are the texts that I wanted to talk about. So, I don't know, like why
Antonio
it's
Brown.
just Antonio Brown in her phone. I don't really know what else it would be, like AB.
Well, they probably
What would
are-
AB's contact be in your phone? AB
in my
or-
phone, it would be.
Probably
I wouldn't have Daddy. I wouldn't have AB's contact number because I'd be genuinely
Why does he keep
scared
calling her
for my
baby?
life.
What
So
That's good.
this the first text is AB. Just that. And then
You gotta let her know.
she says hi, he hearts it. What's up? You in NYC? I am. Lol, where at? And then blah blah blah. I want to see you later tonight.
Let your friends know you gon' get it.
Which that just sounds
Before-
like prostitution.
no, it
Or
doesn't.
murder.
There's
I hear murder more than I hear prostitution.
It's a day in the city, you feel me?
Yeah, without context, I want somebody to clip that sentence that Chase said.
then this is the day. This is the day of the day of the game. Baby, why are you running off the field? Crafting lying emoji, facepalm emoji. Then he responds, "Why see me?" Then she's like, "What? Haha. Yes, I see. But why? You look sexy doing it." Which this is a fever dream of a conversation.
This is not real.
Do you see?
My favorite part was AB.
Yeah, I don't think he's like introducing himself. He doesn't be like, "Hey, it's Antonio Brown." Hey, it's AB. It's
Do you all think this
like
is
imagine
just,
if Zach just started texting you.
ZK.
ZK.
do you all think this is just Antonio Brown like on a feet?
No,
like
I
on
don't
a
think the
CTE
texts are
trip,
real.
texting
These
himself?
texts can't
The
be
texts
real.
aren't real, but the picture, I mean, what more can you say? Like,
I mean, she
But-
was there, but I feel like this is ridiculous.
This is just like more. This stirs the pot even more.
does it?
Antonio Brown seems like a 45-year-old man, just completely lonely. Like these texts are
Then
bad. If
this
these
is
are real.
This is what I wanted to talk about. What you want to do, babe? I got game tomorrow. Tell me. Let your friends know you gonna get right before y'all go out later.
It's like troll.
This is how I
then-
assume Landon tries to pick up
No.
females.
Not at all.
He just picks him up with his bare hand.
You breeze on
In the voice memo, it's on YouTube. I'm not gonna listen to it because it's just awful. He says, "Be ready for what I'm gonna do tomorrow
Jesus
At the
Christ.
game?
So,
at
like-
the game."
Yeah.
So this is kind of like premeditation for what he's gonna do at the game.
It sounds like terrorism.
Is Antonio Brown the worst thing to happen to New York since 9/11?
That is a hot take. That is a hot take. That's a flaming hot take. Jesus.
Maybe it's past then. Maybe it's worse than 9/11.
Well, I mean, what are you? Do y'all think this is real? First off,
I don't think the text.
I think
Text
it's
is
real.
real.
I think the text is real.
If the texts are real. Antonio Brown.
That
needs
sounds
to-
like something Antonio Brown would say.
Antonio Brown released the Bruce Arians text, and he. You know
I
the
don't
first
think
thing-
were
Bruce,
fake.
those are the fakest things.
The first thing that Bruce
This is
Arians
Bruce
says.
Arians.
This is
After being your coach for a year and a half.
yeah.
This is BA.
And then Antonio Brown says, "What's up, BA?"
yeah.
Like no, that's the fakest thing I've ever seen. They'd be like, you've been a coach for a year and a half, and then you'd be like, oh hey, this is your coach by the way. I know I haven't texted you in a year and a half, but I'm gonna text you this first time.
And say
Out of
We're not
nowhere.
resting for playoffs.
I was
Bitch.
I was leaning towards Antonio Brown's story at first
Yeah, I mean-
because I thought it was like another instance of the NFL being shady and trying to blackball someone. But now that like
Antonio
more
Brown
and more-
deserves to be blackballed. He's
Oh,
an
no.
awful
Oh.
person.
He is
well,
black.
he needs help. I think he
What,
needs
what
help.
did you say?
That wasn't me. He is black.
You're not wrong.
That is
With balls.
Here's
Maybe.
here's one of my hot takes, and this was before this.
Okay.
Joe Burrow will get a gold jacket before Antonio Brown,
Antonio Brown won't ever get one.
despite
like T.O. doesn't
Antonio
have one.
Brown having the third best peak of any wide receiver.
I don't think Antonio Brown gets one because you can't put him in. Same way. I don't think is
I
O.J.
didn't-
Simpson in there. If O.J. Simpson's
I
not
think he
in
might
there,
be in the college football, but I don't think in the pro
O.J.
football.
didn't do it. But
I don't think the glove didn't fit, bro.
is
can we just have an hour-long conversation about the history of O.J. Simpson?
What is the boat?
he's in the college football hall.
But
of Fame.
if
I was
O.J.
He is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Okay, well then I mean,
I was halfway right.
if O.J.'s in there, I feel like you put A.B. in.
It probably took time though.
Where'd you get that cactus?
It's mine.
Lowe's. But
It's Sahara.
It's very fake.
but I mean, I think AB's lost all credibility at this point.
Thank you.
Speaking of Bruce Arians and coaches,
Let's do it.
Black Monday.
Let's
Black
do
Monday.
it.
Hey.
You go first.
I go first.
You two can talk first as you're fans of teams that decided to fire their coaches.
Chris Greer and Stephen Ross need to be burned at the stake.
Can I please go first?
Please let Zach go first. He's
Go
going
first.
first.
Go first. I'm gonna.
Mike Zimmer is not a bad guy.
Wait, say this like you're talking to Mike Zimmer.
He is.
From what I've heard, what I've seen, he's not a bad guy. He's a defensive-minded coach. Run the ball first. It got figured out, okay? Simply. It got figured out. It was time for change. I want to see an offensive-minded coach. I want to see a Lane Kiffin, a Kellen Moore, or even get... I don't want Brian Flores because I don't want our quarterback thinking he's going to get traded every week.
Brian Flores.
I mean,
I'll wait until you're done talking about this.
Brian Flores.
I'm just saying, it was time for a change in Minnesota, and I mean I don't hate the firing of Mike Zimmer. What the fuck are you doing firing Spielman?
I don't know. That was interesting.
Who's that?
He was their
Our
GM.
GM.
What's the? You were telling me before the show. What's the list of players he drafted?
Here's just a short list of players that were drafted while Spielman was general manager: Matt Khalil, Harrison Smith, Justin Jefferson, Daniil Hunter, Stephon Diggs, Dalvin Cook, DJ Wanham, Anthony Barr, Eric Kendricks, Daniel Carlson, Xavier Rhodes, Cordero Patterson.
Daniel Carlson. I like him.
I mean,
What do you do?
Steelers
Sent us
legend.
to the playoffs.
I'm just saying-
Yeah, I don't know why he fired the GM.
But-
Unless you're making a big
He's been there for a
change.
long time. He's been there like 17.
Like, I feel like that wasn't the year to do it. Like, y'all had
2012.
worse years than this.
but it was time for a coaching change
I
2
agree,
years
but-
ago. I mean,
I
I
don't
feel
know,
like
2 years ago.
I feel like
I feel like this was the. I feel like maybe last year could have been.
I wouldn't mind seeing like another coach that's not really offensive or defensive minded, like kind of balanced, like Brian Flores.
So exactly what I'm hearing is you want Joe Judge to
Oh,
come
fuck
to
you.
You want Mark Mason
No.
to come coach the Vikings.
But we gotta give Clint Kubiak another year.
He needs to kill himself.
Hey, you're still on the team. I don't know what you're talking
He is
about.
a retarded kid.
Are you? Jesus Christ!
We gotta give Clint Kubiak another year with a new head coach, and then fire him.
How
I
are
would-
you just talking like?
No, I would like to see Jeff Lebby as our OC.
Who do you want as your head coach? Like, if you had to pick one guy.
The enemy.
I think Miami is overrated. I think you put me at offensive coordinator with Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill.
How long's he been there at OC?
Oh, not too long.
I
Because
think
Nagy was there before as their OC.
Yeah.
So after Nagy left, I think so.
Yeah.
2018, 3 years.
So he's only been with Mahomes.
Yeah.
So
I feel like give him a
It's-
chance just so everybody because maybe he is great. People thought Nagy was great, and he
yeah, that's fine.
wasn't.
But yeah, what I'm saying,
People need to.
Jeff Lebby has a job in the NFL,
Probably.
and it's going to happen soon.
Yeah.
And I would love to see it happen with the Vikings next year if Kubiak
All right,
crashes and burns.
come on, Dolphins fans. Discuss
Fans.
this hiring or this firing because it was awful.
So
So
is your quarterback. I hope he does.
I don't know about that, but
okay, let's start off with Chris Greer and Stephen Ross being absolute dumbasses.
yeah.
Brian Flores has the ninth most. I think he has the ninth best winning percentage in the NFL
Last
for
2
the
years,
last
yep.
2 years. There's that list of coaches is like Andy Reid.
Mhm.
I think.
Tomlinson's on there.
Tomlinson's
The great-
on there. All great organizations.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith.
After 2
Not
years
Arthur Smith.
and some
Definitely not
drama
Arthur
at
Smith.
quarterback, we shit can the guy. And I said last podcast, I said down the line in like 2 or 3 years, if we don't make the playoffs, man, maybe then you
You
consider.
can't predict the future.
But
that was an awful
I mean,
firing.
we've had two consecutive winning seasons. That's the first time the Dolphins have ever done that in
two
20
straight
years.
You were 1 game away from the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, what I heard from a credible source, it was basically,
Greer or
I heard that,
Tua or Flores.
yeah, and they.
I've heard that, and I've also heard Greer or Flores.
I heard Tua just completely had no relationship with Flores.
I believe that.
Like, it was just toxic for the kid.
But like,
I'd believe that.
you can fix that relationship.
But
you
players-
can't find another head coach like Brian Flores will be coaching somewhere next year as the head coach.
I wouldn't mind to see him in Minnesota.
He's
we get a good OC.
Bears are interviewing him today.
God, that Bears job is horrid.
But there's been multiple players complain about him to the
About Flores?
about Flores.
That's why I'm. That's
Like-
why I get the whole. Dude, you want to trade your quarterback every other week. You want another player. Like, you can't just say. You can't come out to the public and say, yeah, we want to trade for another quarterback, and then expect your quarterback to be behind you.
Yeah.
I get that. But
I mean,
like,
Tua's done good. He's 12 and 8 as a starter. It's not
that
bad
doesn't prove
as a-
everything.
I know, but it's not bad. It's not like he's fucking Davis Mills or something.
Hey, Davis
Davis Mills is the best rookie in this.
Yeah, I
draft
know,
class.
but
This
he's-
year.
Hey, Trevor Lawrence
This year.
proved some things this
This year.
week.
I agree. I said this year.
This year, yeah, probably.
But
Him or,
I mean,
Did you say best
him or
quarterback
Mac?
or just best
Quarterback in
Steven
this draft.
Stephen Ross
Who's
is
your
honestly
quarterback?
the worst
Who?
manager in football right now.
Who?
I mean,
Stephen
that's a
Ross.
stretch. The Giants aren't going to have enough
owner,
money to.
owner. My bad.
Oh, okay. Well, still, once again, the Giants aren't going to have enough money to pay 53 players next
What are you
year.
calling on
like?
the 3rd and 9, Chase?
Oh, I'm
New York.
immediately calling the QB sneak. That Jake Fromm. The
He's
fact
gonna
that
make up those 9 yards.
he was going to single-handedly take that QB sneak and run to the end zone.
It's like
That might be
9
the most
yards.
interesting call I've ever seen. For a team that is playing for absolutely nothing,
Yeah.
to call something that conservative is mind-boggling.
But I mean, I hate that we fired Brian Flores, but
Yeah,
you don't
wrong
know
decision.
what happened behind closed doors.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But what I do know is he took a team that was 7-8, and ended with a winning
Yeah,
record.
it wasn't about X's and O's. It's about relationships, and I hate to see that.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's going to be a firing they regret.
Depending on who we get, if we get Jim Caldwell and Brian DeBall as our OC, I think
Brian DeBull is not leaving as the Bills' OC job to be a Dolphins OC.
he's getting interviewed.
He wants a head coach.
He'll get interviewed as a head coach, maybe.
I want him as an OC.
Oh, speaking.
He
Hey,
wouldn't
hey,
take that.
I have another thing I want to say to the Vikings. If you could find a way to get old Ed Orgeron at DC, love to see it. Go Vikings.
Go Vikings. It fits.
Same color scheme.
What other coaches got fired? Joe Judge.
Hey,
The Giants are garbage. The
I would like
Giants
to
are.
say-
Is there any turmoil in Falcon Land?
Well, they just hired their
They
guy.
just hired Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
He was the
Yeah, from
Titans OC.
Yeah,
I would like
he's
to
off
say
the field.
Vic Fangio kind of reminds me of Mike Zimmer.
Sort of.
I think they could have given Fangio another year. I feel like you haven't had a good quarterback the whole time he was here.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's supposed
Drew
to be a
Lock.
defensive
We're gonna get
guy.
Jim
That
Harbaugh.
defense,
Their defense doesn't suck. Their
but it
defense
should be top 2 or 3.
It's top 10 though.
We're gonna steal.
And it's hard to have that good of an a defense when your offense is horrendous.
I mean, when
Alright,
your
yeah.
defense is on the field that much.
We gotta think
Yeah.
of this take. The Falcons are gonna steal Jim Harbaugh from Michigan.
No.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I do think Jim Harbaugh goes to. I don't know. I think if he goes to the NFL, it'll be to Vegas. But I think Vegas should keep Rich Mikasa.
I think
Why?
he's been doing a good job.
He brought him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
After the turmoil that team has had with
I think
Henry
Jay
Ruggs,
Gruden-
with Damon Arnett, with John Gruden, to have a coach that says, all right, and takes him to the playoffs, that's success.
I say they get Jay Gruden.
Why not?
I say they get John Madden.
I don't think they're going to do that.
Oh.
That's rough.
So,
What's next? Can we talk about the playoffs now?
sure.
Is he?
Let me
Alright,
Tell him a wave right now.
Speaking of playoffs,
No. I gave you first on the coaching thing.
Go ahead.
Lock of the. Let me
Lock of the week.
No. Not lock of the week. Not lock of the month. I have lock of the century. Let me look at the odds on FanDuel real quick.
What are we
If
locking
you
for?
don't-
Oh,
I'm just
Steve.
gonna tell you the lock of the year.
How are you on FanDuel, Chase?
Is it?
It's there.
Is it Chiefs to cover Steelers?
No. Plus 9,000 odds. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to the motherfucking Super Bowl. All right. This is 7 for Ben. Number 7 getting his 7th. It's happening. Lock it in. Hey, we're going into Kansas City. We're stomping the Chiefs.
Can you make
Seven?
a clip when he
There-
says that?
I'll-
and it just
I'll
cuts to
clip
the
this. I'll clip
Chiefs
this
taking a
after.
knee.
Do that if you want, but it's not gonna happen.
All right.
Then we're going into
It's
Tennessee. We're
not
beating
gonna
them. Your team's not in the playoffs. Your team's not in the playoffs. Your team's not in the
I'm
playoffs.
dead
All
glad-
of you gone.
Be glad we didn't get you on the regular season.
We did get y'all in the regular season. Fuck you.
Hey, you got a point. But
I made a TikTok about it. I'm
Let's do the
drinking
playoffs.
Steeler tears.
hey,
All right, but my lock of the week is actually it's 3 legs.
you
Kansas
can't
City.
have a 3-leg lock of the week.
I
It's a
fucking
lock.
can. I fucking will.
All right.
Kansas City over Pittsburgh. Jamar Chase anytime
Can we
touchdown
give
score.
Chase to another fan? No, you
and
can't, Robert.
Debo Samuel anytime touchdown
Robert,
score.
what is your connection to Pittsburgh other than you're just retarded? All right, you're allowed to. All right, whatever. We have 3 viewers right now.
Okay. Anyways,
Continue your lock.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, my lock of the week.
Yeah.
Kansas City beats Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Jamar Chase scores a touchdown.
Okay.
Debo scores a touchdown.
Okay. And all realistically, like, I like saying the Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl, whatever, but the Raiders are going to at least cover against the Bengals. Right now, they got the line at -6. That's way too high.
I don't think so.
The Raiders have looked good, and the Bengals have a history of choking in the playoffs.
Fair.
Until they prove otherwise, I don't think they're going to win. I think they might win. I don't think they'll win by more than 6. I think it'll be a close game. It'll come down the wire, and I think the Raiders could do it. I think Derek Carr has
I like
the
Derek
experience.
Carr.
I know. Yet we know, we know. Derek Carr, Richard, they have a good story. I think they could go decently far in the playoffs. Are we gonna do like our predictions for each individual game?
I was gonna start off with Wild Card Weekend.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, like I thought you meant like each.
All right, let's do
Oh,
it. Let's do it.
to
All right,
the
let's
Super
do it.
Bowl.
What's the first game?
Dallas, San Francisco.
Dallas-
That's one of the harder ones for me to predict.
I got San Francisco.
I got San Francisco.
I have Dallas. I think Dallas is going to the Super Bowl.
I disagree.
Dallas is hot right now. Dallas has turned into a great offense, and they've mixed it with a great defense.
They are very turnover dependent, and I think
I think the 49ers are hot. I think they're going to bring that in.
I
They got that underdog mentality. It reminds me of the Eagles. I like it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I just don't think Jimmy Garoppolo has what it takes. I don't think their defense is as strong as it was when they went to the Super Bowl. I think it's a good story that they're even here. Like, they're solid. I could see them winning. I just don't think it'll happen. Like, if they win, I wouldn't be like shocked. Like, there's some games if a team won, I'd be like, what in the blue hell?
Yeah.
But I think Dallas is hot right now. I think they're going pretty
I
far.
think San Francisco's hotter.
What do you think, Brayden?
The Cowboys are gonna win
Thank you for your.
by 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
clipping that.
I got the Niners by 4.
All right.
I got them
Specific.
by 3.
Okay.
I think it's gonna.
I'm not going to predict the score. I think the Cowboys win though.
Raiders Bengals.
Why are we going back?
I
and
mean,
forth?
we haven't
Did
talked about it. Y'all two did. I think the Bengals are gonna steamroll
Okay, yeah, I think the Bengals turn into the Chiefs, but I kind of want to talk about the Buffalo game.
Buffalo.
Considering the high for that game is 0 degrees.
Ooh. Well,
Mac
And
Jones is definitely gonna,
let Zach
You
say
know.
his thoughts about this Oakland game real quick. Or Vegas, sorry.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
well, Derek Carr is not gonna do shit.
Cincinnati.
Derek Carr's never played in the playoffs. You gotta give him that chance.
What?
Derek Carr's never played in the playoffs.
No, he broke his.
He broke
Oh,
everything
yeah.
in his leg,
Yeah.
and they started Connor Cook.
Yeah, that's right.
But Derek Carr has been a top 12 at worst quarterback for most of his career. You got to give him that
Hey, man.
opportunity.
Carr 6.
Carr 6, is that who you had at 6?
No, he has 6 MVP votes.
Oh my God, yeah, the fact that he has more MVP votes than Russell Wilson has.
Yeah.
struggles
But
in life.
I got the Bengals by 13.
I think y'all are gonna look back at this and be like, "Wow, Chase was really right, and he's really hot."
I
and we
think
agree
you are
with
going
him."
to look back at the Steelers are making the Super Bowl.
Okay, well, that clearly wasn't legitimate.
Okay.
I think we'll keep it competitive with Kansas City. I don't think we'll win. I think we're just kind of playing happy to be here.
That's what Ben said, which is
Yeah.
a very great mindset.
Hey,
I say.
if you
Patriots
play
Bills,
loose, you. Oh, Patriots Bills.
Yeah,
I think that is the hardest game to predict.
I think it is. I mean, the series is 1-1.
Mac
All right,
Jones
well,
is
you
gonna
gotta
throw
think
the
about it.
ball.
That one in the Patriots' favor is not a normal football.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Mac
no, but
Jones
the-
is going to throw the
it's
ball
0
again.
degrees.
0
Great.
degrees is different than 50-degree winds. You can throw the ball when it's cold. You
Agree.
can't throw
I
the
still
ball.
think he's going to sling the rock like he
I'm not saying he's
normally
gonna
does.
sling the ball, but he's gonna throw the ball more than 3 times.
Bills by 6 in overtime.
I could see
I
it.
got the Bills.
You got the Bills?
Yeah.
I got the Patriots.
I'm gonna take the Pats as well. I think it'll be a low-scoring 13.
For Julian Edelman's sake, I got the Patriots.
Yeah, you bet $100K on Patriots Bucks Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think either of those teams make the Super Bowl.
What are some other matchups?
We got the
Green Bay has
Eagles.
the bye.
Oh, okay. The Eagles.
Bucks,
and the
Eagles.
Bucks.
Bucks
Bucks,
Eagles.
Tom Brady.
Bucks by 17.
Wait, no, they played it before, and it was real close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was real close. I think the Eagles have the mindset and have the team, the running game to keep them in it. I just don't know if Jalen Hurts has what it has. Should have won there, Chase, but
That made sense.
it didn't. But I think they have what it takes to keep it close. I don't know if they have what it takes to win, though. It just depends on the Buccaneers' defense more than the offense. 'Cause the Buccaneers' offense is going to score, like, basically with ease.
Chris Godwin and
If the
AJ.
Eagles are smart, they'll run the ball as much as they can. They'll control the clock, and they'll try and keep it a low-scoring game. If it goes into a shootout, Tampa's winning, and it's not going to be close. But if it can be a low-scoring game, I can see Philadelphia winning.
I feel like
I'm not going to pick them.
the Bucks just come out hot. Just
Yeah. I mean,
immediately.
Especially at the crib.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's Brady. Like,
Tom Brady.
thanks, Brayden. I thought it was John Brady.
Who's that?
I thought it
Exactly.
was Kyle Brady.
Tom Brady Sr.
Oh.
He's a junior?
You didn't know that?
So I asked.
All right, what other games are we thinking about?
Minnesota, Miami.
If that game actually happened, I'm taking Miami, but...
Oh, fuck you.
Turning my cable
I
off.
am also taking Miami. But
What?
for
All
obvious
right, well,
reasons.
Kansas City, Pittsburgh, go ahead.
Pittsburgh gets turned into a good old Philly cheesesteak by Patrick Mahomes.
I have Kansas City beating Pittsburgh by at least 20.
Okay.
At least?
At least.
Yeah, Kansas City by 14 plus.
Good friend of ours, Khalid, told me Ben Roethlisberger is going beast mode, and I quote, on the Chiefs.
Hey, I can see it, my guy. I'm not saying I see us winning. But I see us keeping it close. The Steelers are going to come out with a, hey, we're not supposed to be here mentality. Let's leave everything out there. Not going to come out playing conservative. I'm going to... Deontay Johnson is going to... No, let me say, Chase Claypool is going to throw a touchdown pass this week.
I like
Lock that in.
I like
We
that.
do too many jet sweeps. We're going to leave everything out there.
Right, but they're also going to come out with the mentality of, God, our offensive line sucks.
Yeah, but they're going to come out with the mentality of, let's just play football. Let's not have this set in mindset where we're going to check it down.
That always works. They're going to be like, whoop-de-doo, let's play
I'm
football.
not saying it's
big
going to
trips
work
over
and they're
here
going
again.
to... They'd be better
Cardinals?
than Matt Ryan. But
Cardinals,
Rams. No.
Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals, Rams.
Is it Cardinals? No,
It's, Cardinals. It's Monday night. Monday night.
No,
It's Cardinals, Rams.
is it?
100%.
Yes, look, Cardinals.
Cardinals, Rams.
Yeah, okay, I thought the Rams had a bye.
I got the Rams.
Yeah, Rams
I
by,
don't know. I feel like that's a hard one to pick, but yeah.
Rams by at least a touchdown.
It's
I
in
got the Rams,
Arizona.
'cause
It's
the Cardinals have been
in
good.
Arizona, right?
No.
It's in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Rams are still my Super Bowl pick.
They aren't
honestly.
mine. I don't know. That one's hard for me. I'll go with Arizona to be different, but I really could see it go either way.
I think.
Either team wins by at least a touchdown.
I don't
think-
know.
I think Packers are winning
That's
the
how it's
NFC.
supposed to
I think they tie.
It's not It's not
You
how
think
it
they
is.
tie?
I mean, it's either that or like.
The game is over.
The game of season's over.
Oh wait,
You're both gone.
Have you seen that video?
We'll see.
What video?
What other matchups do we have?
I think that's it. I think we
Yeah,
just
there's
went over
six.
them.
There's six.
I feel like there's another one in the AFC.
We went over them. It's Chiefs, Steelers,
Bills, Pats.
Bills, Pats, Raiders.
Oh,
Bengals.
okay.
Okay. So
What else we got to talk about?
some NCAA coaching changes.
All right, here's one
So,
I don't like.
Fire Bill O'Brien.
Fire Bill O'Brien.
Fire.
Wow.
I would agree.
He's so basic with his play calling.
Yeah.
I could tell you what they were gonna do before they knew what they were gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
but
we
that
had-
play, when J-Mo got hurt, did you like see that play?
It was
Like,
bad.
It was bad.
No, but like not like him getting injured, but did you
Oh.
like?
Yeah.
Like did you see the play?
Yeah, but that's
It was a
because Jamison
touchdown.
Williams, not because Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien said, "Okay, the Georgia has the greatest defensive line in college we've probably ever seen.
Let's run the ball.
So let's run the ball straight up the gut.
Yeah.
Let's not do any counters. Let's not do reverses. Yeah, we have elite level receivers everywhere.
But there's nothing like watching a player like N'Kobe Dean just fly around the field.
Yeah.
Oh, him, Jordan. Like Georgia's defense is ridiculous. I've never
Yeah.
seen a faster overall defense. I saw Colin Cowherd say it. You're either going to be stronger or faster, and you have to do it both. Georgia was both.
Both, yeah.
I
And
have a
I've
prediction.
just never. What?
I think
what's your
by
prediction?
the end of N'Kobe Dean's NFL career, because he's obviously going to go to the NFL, he is going to have a top 10 career as a linebacker of all time.
It depends on situation and scheme.
That is a
and-
scolding take.
Definitely reminds me of Micah Parsons a lot.
Yeah, I
I think
incredible.
he's better in coverage. I think Micah Parsons is a
Fair.
better
That's
blitzer.
fair.
Well, Penn State never really used Micah Parsons as a blitzer much through Penn State.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't. Micah Parsons is good coverage. I don't know though.
What are we thinking about Graham Harrell?
Love it.
I
I
love
like
it
it.
too.
I didn't think West Virginia had the ability to get a guy like Graham.
I
Harrell.
didn't either.
Air raid offense
impressed.
might be back.
That's a stretch. Maybe not this year.
Jackson Dart
I don't.
incoming.
Maybe.
You think we're getting Jackson Dart?
I don't know. I
Falling
feel
as
like
coach?
with Nico coming in, I feel like they're like, all right, you're gonna come in, you're gonna start as a true freshman. You're gonna
I
start
honestly
for 4
would like
years.
that. Get him as much experience
Diamond
early as
Right,
as
just-
possible.
Maybe let this year be an off year. Let
So
us
Garrett
win.
Green's not the answer.
No,
No.
I think they should have played him last year.
I think we should have played him more.
Maybe
last
as a
year to see
receiver.
what kind of potential he had. I think we
not
should put him
maybe as a receiver. You had
David
Garrett-
Sills played quarterback before.
Yeah,
he
I
transitioned to
know
receiver.
that. I'm not saying it's a problem, but what I'm saying is Jarrett Day
I'm not
is a
saying
bum.
I'm not saying a receiver
Jared
is the
Davies
answer. I'm saying
did.
putting him at receiver is a answer.
Derek Davies
Yeah, but
gone.
I feel like last year y'all.
Gone.
That's why
Don't
I
say
don't.
y'all. Don't say y'all.
Y'all just played way too conservatively. Y'all
What
like, all right,
do
I'm
you
fine
like?
when
Oh, you
he's
like
6.
Mountaineers. We beat the Gophers.
You didn't.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
guaranteed rate
I'd like to say something. If your team lost in a guaranteed rate bowl, you shouldn't be allowed to talk crap about us losing the national championship. If you let Daniel Falalele score a touchdown on you,
He
don't-
is 6'9", 400 pounds.
Oh, by the
I
way,
would like to see
did
anyone
you see
stop
that jumbo package with
Jordan Davis.
Yes,
y-
that is crazy.
You can't stop that. If Jordan Davis isn't a top 10 draft pick, everyone will regret it.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to start doing mock drafts and stuff.
Oh,
but
I can't wait.
Well,
That's gonna have to be an episode.
Yeah, we'll have to have you back for that.
Here's a hiring I don't like.
what's that?
Dan Lanning to Oregon.
Oh, I don't like that idea.
I don't either.
I don't think he
I think
fits
he's
the
a terrible
culture.
fit.
I don't think he fits the culture. Put him in the Big Ten.
There were a lot of hires this year. I don't like Brian Kelly,
No.
LSU. I feel like that's an obvious
Why?
one. He just doesn't fit the culture at
I
LSU.
don't know about Lincoln Riley.
He's trying to get
I
his
know.
accent down, really.
That was
Yeah,
the
that
worst
was
thing I've ever
awful.
seen.
And the
I like
dancing.
Lincoln Riley. Oh, that was.
I thought he
He's
was
just-
jiggy.
Oh, he was not getting jiggy. I like Lincoln Riley. I feel like USC's back to being competitive.
Yeah.
College football is better when there is a really solid West Coast team.
Man,
Yeah, for
USC 2005-06.
You were
Dude.
2.
I'm just saying, man. Like,
you were not wanted.
film.
Vince
I'm saying
Young
film's
versus-
available. It's fucking crazy. That roster, that coaching staff, it's crazy.
Yeah, but like I think USC. I don't want to say Graham Harrell leaving there unless
That might be the most talented college team of all time. When you take in staff,
Oh,
roster,
that 2019 LSU team's hard to beat.
that is true though.
I mean,
And the
Then
U with
you have two
The
top
U
10
with Lawrence
receivers.
Taylor.
Yeah.
But yeah, that LSU team is ridiculous.
I mean, Ed Reed and
Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor were on the same team.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And
Sean
what,
Taylor's
Quentin
not
Portis
alive.
was there, right?
Devin Hester.
You mentioned Sean Taylor's
Quentin
relevance to
Portis.
the earth.
Quentin Portis is a free man.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, Henry Ruggs will never be a free man.
What other sort of
What other
coaching
hirings have we
What
missed?
other hires?
I think Harbaugh leaves Michigan. I don't
I think
know.
he does too.
I think
he just wanted to make the playoffs.
I don't think it'll be to Atlanta
I've-
because that would make no sense to anyone.
I've said it
Gonna be
once.
our,
I've said
I
it.
can see him go to Miami.
Special teams.
Said it once. I said it again. Vikings head coach and offensive coordinator Lane Kiffin, Jeff Lebby.
Kiffin ain't going nowhere.
Kiffin's coming. He's coming, baby. He's coming.
I don't like Kiffin, but I think he's a good offensive mind.
He was a fine coordinator. One of our 15 that won us an Natty.
Yeah. How about Denver interviewing Matt Canada for their head coaching
Take
position?
him. No, Matt Canada hate is unwarranted because he is somebody that needs a mobile quarterback. So we know what we did. We gave him the least mobile quarterback.
Yeah,
to
Big
ever
Ben is as
exist.
mobile as a tree.
Yeah, I think that's being rude to trees. But I could see Matt Canada being a good coordinator. Like some of his play call, like I don't like.
Off that clip of him tripping on.
He's a bit
air.
more conservative than I would like, but like, you got to give him a chance with a quarterback that isn't geriatric.
Yeah.
Like Big Ben is. Stop. This is
No,
frightening.
no.
Do it.
There's a if they want a candle, let it do.
But oh yeah, I didn't even think about the candle. Just like
The best you catch the football.
I don't
the
think they'll
worst,
actually
the
hire
house catches
Canada,
the ball.
but I could see him being a
I
head coach
think
somewhere.
I definitely agree with you. He needs a mobile quarterback. I see bright spots in his play calling, though, for sure.
He just needs to be less conservative.
Yeah.
But I feel like he is less conservative if his quarterback isn't elderly
Yeah.
and geriatric and uses a walker. like I love Ben, man, but Lord, I'm happy that this is gonna be his last year. I feel like he's going out.
He should. I
If he
feel like
played
he should have
another
won
year.
a few years ago.
No, I don't.
He has played at a low level for
3-4 years now.
yeah.
No, hey, all right. This year he played at a low level. Last year, they ran a system that worked for him, and they got figured out late in the season. The year before he was hurt, but the year before that, he threw for 5,000 yards and led the league in passing yards.
I said 3 or 4. I didn't say 4.
Well, he didn't play the third year, so that's I'm kind of counting it.
I
as.
drafted
he
him in
regrets
fantasy
that
this
year he got hurt.
That year I traded Andrew Luck as he retired for Russell Wilson.
To me.
That was nice.
But I ended up with Lamar Jackson in round 12, so
Yeah.
suck my
Hey.
He said balls.
Oh, he can say that, but I can't call.
No.
Okay.
balls.
Heck.
I agree with that.
Sorry if that just
If that offended you,
Sorry, you're
Um,
a headphone user.
nobody's listening to this with headphones.
I know, we kind of talked about
We
it
might
a
have
second
to
ago,
start with
but
Chase on the
Lincoln
show.
Riley. Are we thinking that's a good hire?
I think it's a good hire.
I think it's a higher.
I think it'll have better recruiting opportunities.
Yeah.
For
I mean, he's bringing Caleb with him.
Yeah, I think
They already
so.
brought a couple other recruits in.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be a top 10 team next year. I think they're.
You think they'll finish as the top 10, or you think they'll be top 10 all year?
I think they'll. I don't know if they'll start off in the top 10. I don't know. I'm not. We can do pre-rankings next time we're here, but
Yeah.
Cold show.
thank you for that, Brayden. But I think they'll finish top 10. I don't know if they'll be top 10 the whole year, but I think they're gonna be really solid. I think Caleb Williams was top 5 quarterback in college.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good voice crack there, Chase. Thank you.
I didn't hear it.
Well,
Man. Speaking of quarterbacks in college, hate to see Matt Corral go down, huh?
That was
Yeah.
awful.
that was rough.
I'm sure you cried.
Oh,
I
it's
was on the
He
brink
was.
of tears.
We were with him when it happened.
It was bad.
Yeah, that was rough. I still think it doesn't affect his draft stock any. I think
Same
it's
with
still,
JMO.
Well, it depends on if he can run the 40.
They said he'll be back to
Me and my
43.
dad were talking about Jameson Williams, like, because my dad was always, because we were talking about, like,
Mhm.
Falcons need a receiver because Julio
'Cause
wants
Julio-
to be here and Calvin wants to shoot himself.
What? Olave Zacchaeus isn't the option?
Russell Gage.
Russell Gage.
Remember
Listen,
when
listen,
Austin
listen,
couldn't
listen.
name
Yeah,
all
Austin
Zacchaeus?
couldn't name 2 receivers
He
on the
was like-
Falcons.
Russell Gage, Alameda Zacchaeus. Name 3 receivers on that team. Name 1. And he was like, name the 2 I just named.
and he couldn't.
Well, you could name a DB on the Titans roster.
Well, yeah, because
I mean,
didn't know.
No,
what
the
he
fact-
is.
no, the
Yeah, but
problem
listen.
with that is you're like, the Titans have a top 5 secondary. And it's like,
Well, it's because
name
Kevin
2.
Byard.
You can't have
And
a top
who?
5
And
secondary
who?
and 2.
Dory
All right.
Jackson.
Name the other safety.
Alright, name the other safety. on that
We're
team.
not starting on that.
okay,
No,
but listen,
It's
listen.
Kenny Vaccaro.
Kenny Vaccaro
he's
is
bad at football.
bad.
But listen,
Yeah.
but listen, so my dad was like, we'll take Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
What pick do y'all have?
That,
So
that's
my
a
dad
bit
was
high,
like-
though. I
So
think
my
they need
dad
good
was like,
defense.
We have a second round pick though.
Yeah, I'm saying if he falls that far though.
And
I think
he probably will because his knee
It depends
works.
on if he gets back in time to run the 40 because the 40.
How does he do that? How do you tear your ACL in your back? What?
Hey.
3 months? 3 months.
Hey, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying it would. I don't know what's gonna happen with him.
Tay tore his ACL. Fucking 30.
Well, no
years
offense,
ago.
Tay's doctors and Jameson Williams' doctors aren't the same level. No offense. I don't know who your doctor is. I'm assuming he isn't NCAA, like, Alabama worthy.
Well, they can't give Jameson a new leg. He's gonna be
Hey,
hurt
maybe
till
they
he's
can.
hurt.
I don't make the rules.
But
Well-
I did read an article. He's going to be back to 4-3.
If he's back at 4-3, it won't be a problem. He'll still be a
Yeah.
first round pick.
Yeah.
I think
Well-
he's a top 3 receiver in the draft. He's not 1.
Well, that's
He's not one anymore. He was one.
He wasn't 1 before it.
That's
don't think
pretty
so?
much that's pretty much it I have on my list. So I think we're gonna end it off there.
I would like to
You
say,
go first, and then I'll go.
Zim,
We're ending on stuff.
We're ending.
Zim,
it
you
off.
left it a better place, and you found it. And I
He found
think
it. Where'd he go?
Talking about the Vikings coach.
Yeah, but you said he found it.
He left
it
a better place than he found it.
Oh, I thought he said that he found it. I was like, he didn't
He
go
founded the Vikings.
and I'm excited to see who we hired, but I think there's big shoes to fill, and I think underrated shoes to fill.
anywhere.
I think there are size 18 shoes to fill with Brian Flores.
See, we're size 18 shoes.
No, I'm
That's
just
why I say
saying
it's a big
I'm
shoe,
saying it's a
Chase.
big shoe to fill.
Okay,
All right,
let
but,
me finish here.
Sure,
Can you-
sure.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. November 7th.
It's my
You're
birthday.
sitting. Also, election day.
I don't care about
Oh,
election
ask
day.
Chase
Give
about
my
the mayor.
presents.
The mayor job. That's what I'm talking about here.
Throw
All
the
right,
mayor again, please.
I'm not gonna threaten the mayor. I'm sorry, Miss Goodwin. I did not mean to threaten you, but I am coming for your job. All right, so November, you're not gonna see the name Chase Stringer on your ballot. I filed pre-candidacy, but I am not filing under a political party. I'm not going to be a Republican. I'm not going to be a Democrat. I'm not going to be anything. My party is going to be the youth movement of Charleston. We need to bring youth into a dying state. Right now, we're growing in population, but our age is also rising. West Virginia has become a place where people come to die, and it needs to not be that. If you have walked around Charleston, you see more meth heads than restaurants. You see more people that don't know where they are than the things to do. So that's why I'm here. So you go into there. I'm going to say some more about this in the coming days. Election day, go right in Chase Stringer.
I like it.
Chase
for mayor.
High school dropout to mayor.
All right. Thanks for watching,
Probably.
guys. Next week we have Tanner Burnett coming on the show.
He's never going to come.
We're going to talk about some more high school football, show some of his highlights, and
Wait, I like to. I've been thinking of this. One of these days. Hey, Isaac Garib, Bruce King, one of you, meet me in the boxing ring. We'll live stream it right here. Let's do it.
all right.
Okay.
Well, thanks for watching, y'all. Come see the stream next week, probably around Wednesday,
tell you in a minute.
Thursday, same time, 5 p.m. Special.